Good morning. Welcome to today's video. You may have been able to tell, but I was uploading a little less regularly on YouTube and I've been really sad about it, but I've just been working a lot recently. So I figured I would film a couple days in my work slash just my life. I miss you guys and talking to the camera about just very normal day-to-day things. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a pretty fun day with work today, so I thought it would be cool to kind of show you guys the behind the scenes. But other than that, we're just gonna do the usual chatting, hanging out, crafting, you know, the grandma lifestyle of a 20-year-old. We are almost all ready for the day, but I'm a girl who strictly does coffee first anytime I can. So we're gonna go make coffee before we finish getting ready. One little fun thing about me is dishes, like clean dishes and dishes in the sink drive me absolutely nuts. So we're gonna do a speed round of putting everything away. I've just been doing some work this morning, but I realized I didn't even tell you guys what the plan is for today. So I've shared before that I started this part-time social media role at a startup that does design and construction. Past couple weeks, I've been doing a lot of shooting on site, and that's why my schedule's been so weird and I've been really busy with work because I usually work 3 days in office, which has been a good mix for me balancing content. It's still been a little hard in terms of like having enough time to craft in order to like film. So I feel like I haven't been able to finish projects, which kind of stresses me out. But I try to remind myself that making projects should be fun, and I love just crafting with you guys and sharing the crafts I'm working on. And it doesn't need to be a race, but just compared to what I was able to do before, where I could knit for 24 hours and finish projects super fast, it's definitely been a big shift. These past couple weeks, I was shooting in a site in Berkeley all last week, and then today I'm doing a shoot in Glen Allen, which is like past Sonoma, Napa. So I have quite a bit of a road trip today. I don't know, it might be like up to 4 hours of driving. I like a road trip, but I like a road trip when Alex drives. I don't like a road trip when I drive. So I gotta have a good playlist. Wish I was into listening to a book right now, but I'm honestly not. But maybe I will get back into it. I should actually like find some stuff to listen to, or maybe I'll just call my mom. Calling my mom fixes everything. But anyways, last week I was filming a shed being built throughout the whole week. Did I even say it's design and construction, but they make sheds and ADUs. And so last week I was filming a shed being built throughout the whole week. That's why I was working the whole week. But today I'm doing an interview, which is something we frequently do, where we visit old clients, interview them on their experience and document it and share it on socials, and also just capture footage of the finished projects. I have to leave in like a little less than an hour, but I'm trying to get some stuff done this morning. I think it'll be cool. I've never been to that area before. I don't think I've been that far north unless I was like just driving through it to get back to Seattle. So I feel like hopefully it'll give some cozy fall vibes. Obviously I'm working, so I can't just go hang, but if it's cute out there, I might have to make a second road trip out for myself. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna finish up the work I need to before I head out, and of course I'll bring you guys with me so I'm not solo road tripping. Guys, off we go to our shoe. I have my wagon full of equipment. This thing is like an actual lifesaver. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have a wagon for all things, just like living in an apartment, not just for work. But I gotta hit the road, and I'll see you guys when I'm in Napa in like 2 hours. Friends, it is much later now. I just finished shooting. It went pretty well. The site was so beautiful, so beautiful, and the area is really cute. I was right, it's very fall and kind of like Gilmore Girls feeling, and I've passed so many thrift stores, which if you know me, I was so tempted to pull over and go in one, but I cannot. But my other weakness is coffee, and I have to pee. So I'm going to pick up coffee, pee, and then head home, get back to work. But oh my gosh, I really want to make a day trip out here now. It's adorable. Friends, it's much later now. I finished up working kind of late today, and now I'm doing more work because I'm editing some gift idea videos, which I've been doing a little series for on short form. So I've been trying to upload one of those like every single day. So I'm gonna edit a little bit, and then hopefully I will be able to knit a bit tonight, because you guys saw my last video, I tried out felting for the first time, but I only made one slipper, which is kind of silly. I made like a whole video, but I would have taken so long to upload and film the video if I had to make both slippers, but I haven't even started on the other one yet. So I'm hoping to do that tonight. I think it'll go a lot faster since I already have like the pattern kind of down, and it was pretty simple. And now I think I have a little bit more experience on felting too. So no matter what, the second time is always so much easier. I finally finished my editing. It's unfortunately kind of late. It was my own fault. I was getting distracted, but I have a package to unbox, but I was using it as like a little reward to try to motivate myself to like edit quicker. Anyways, we're gonna open this together. I've been going a little bit Etsy crazy. It's because I was making, like I told you, what I was editing. I was making so many Christmas wish list ideas, but I ended up finding so much good stuff and I couldn't help myself. I was going a little Etsy crazy, and I got these little earrings. Oh, so cute. I love it. I've just been a sucker for the ruffle, for the bow. Let me get my computer. We're gonna test it out. Also, I get a lot of questions on this laptop case. This is also from Etsy, and I unfortunately just had to replace the bottom. The bottom was matching and it had the same design on it. I don't know what I was doing because I literally have weak grip, but I was holding my computer like this and I dropped it on the corner, and I mean the case worked. Like the case cracked, but my computer was fine. So that was crazy. I can link both of these shops, but I believe this exact design is not sold there anymore. I always get nervous that I ordered the wrong size, even though I check like multiple times. She's so cute. This makes me excited to be like a working girly. So cute. off we go to work. Here is the outfit for today. It is super gloomy. I will see you guys later today. Hello friends. Don't know why, but this daylight savings has been really hard for me to adjust. One of the things though that makes daylight savings a little more bearable is having like a very comfy ambiance and space. And one of the ways I love to do that is by decorating for Christmas so early. I started decorating like the second day of November or something, and I didn't really used to be like that. Like my family, I think we decorate after Thanksgiving and then take everything down like the day after Christmas or a couple days, which was my dad, was not me. But since being in an apartment and having control, I do it super early. But the other thing is I go back to Seattle during the holidays, so I want my apartment to feel like Christmas as long as possible. So I'm gonna show you the little things that I did. I don't know if we're gonna get a tree this year, which is really sad. Last year we got a real tree just because I never got a real tree growing up, so it was kind of fun. But also our apartment's so small, we don't really have room to store a reusable tree. But this year I'm gonna be gone for so much of the holiday season. We're going on a trip, and then I'm also just gonna be home in Seattle for like half of November and December. So I just put a couple little decorations up, and they still make the place feel so cozy. So I'm gonna show you what I added. These guys, my mom had like an obsession with gnomes. I mean, look how cute they are. She had like a full-on obsession with them, and so she bought a bunch of supplies. She was making like, I swear she made like 30 of those gnomes, and they were all over our house. I think they were mostly for gifts, but we made some of them together, so I made those too. They were really fun, so I had to bring those here. This is honestly so dinky, but this lights up, and then I just have a couple of the little Christmas homes. Hey. He just makes me happy. It's so cute. This garland looks so much better than this one. If I were to do things over again, I would not get any of these, but I remember there was only one of this one, and I found it very last at Marshall. But it has little bells and stuff in it too, which is so cute. A little random. I think this is my favorite part, especially when it's all lit up. This looks so cute. And it has a little mini wreath on it. You know what? Actually, I might be a liar. This might actually be my favorite decoration. I mean, how could it not be? It's handmade. The funny thing is we don't even really use those stockings to hold anything. They're more for decoration, but the best decoration. We're going to hang the final piece. I was letting my command strip fully adhere to the wall. Since I just like sporadically decorated last year, I don't even remember where I put everything. For example, I think this like really thin garland was actually over the bed frame last year, but I couldn't remember. So I think I just did it in the wrong order. For some reason, didn't have very many photos of what I did last year, or I didn't try very hard to get it, but I don't remember where this wreath was. So I'm putting it above the TV this year. Here is what I have for my project update, at the point where you still like cannot tell what in the world I'm making, but I can already say it's so much easier than the first slipper because now I understand what's going on here. Guys, and good morning. It is Thursday. Usually in the week I go into the office Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think I mentioned earlier in this video that since I had a shoot planned on Tuesday, I switched my day. Today I have a call planned at noon, so I have to prep a little for it. I'm gonna finish filming for this video, but recently what I've been doing, especially with work, it's been helpful. I've been like importing and editing as the week goes on when necessary. So I'm gonna start editing this video today, but also finish filming it today. And then I've been doing a little like hair series because I used to love styling my hair. Specifically, I really liked using heat and curling it. This is when I was in like, I don't know, middle school or something. So a lot has changed since then. After that, I became like a no heat curl girly through and through, but more recently I've been challenging myself to do a little series of trying new hairstyles. They're all super easy. Like I filmed the entire thing and they're all under 5 minutes. I say all, I've done 2 of them, but I found a cute hairstyle that I'm gonna try today. I don't know if it's gonna work on my hair. That's the thing. When I look up these hairstyles, they make it look so easy and so good, but sometimes it doesn't work on like really thick Asian hair, or I don't know, maybe it's just my hair. But I looked up hairstyles for 3rd day oily hair because that's what we're working with. So I'm gonna film that. I'm gonna edit, and then the other short form series I've been working on has been Christmas gift ideas and lists. I did a long video on YouTube and it's been getting really good feedback, so I'm really happy that it's been helpful. I felt funny posting it so early, but a lot of people appreciate that, and that makes sense. I think you guys are just more on top of starting your DIY gift early because I'm not. I'm still waiting on my yarn to actually start on my projects, which I had the right mindset. I was planning the gifts, but the yarn is just taking a while to come. But once it comes, we have more knitting videos planned because that's what I'm going to be knitting for the next 2 months. But I have a bunch of short form gift idea videos too that are more than just crafts. They're like hand curated lists for different types of people. So I have a couple more of those that are coming out this week. And other than that, I have another call to prepare for tomorrow, but I'm also seeing a friend who is moving soon. So I'm going to get a meal with her and catch up before she leaves the area. But that's the game plan for today. I also need to get groceries. I was supposed to get groceries yesterday after work, but like sometimes I genuinely cannot muster up the willpower to do it. I just want it to be home so bad. But we're running low on milk, and milk is the one thing that will like force me to the grocery store because no milk, no latte, day ruined. Not to be dramatic. Just finished getting ready for the day, but the last step is hair. Let's see if we can fix this. Of the day. I just finished it. I'm happy with it, but it definitely took longer than 5 minutes. But I think that's because my arms are so weak when I'm doing like a bun. My arms literally get tired, so I have to take breaks. But this is the hair reveal. I don't know if you can see it, but now that I had fun getting ready, it's time to get back to work. Alex and I are both working from home today. We walked to the grocery store during lunch. As I believe I mentioned, I was running low on milk, but also Alex is trying this new coffee recipe because we watched this YouTube video on how they make coffee in different countries. And what was it? They
use lemon, Algerian coffee.
And then they use the what, drip coffee? Oh no, they use the mocha pot.
That's what they did in the video, but I'll look up a recipe.
Yeah, I never heard of it before, and we were saying it seems really acidic, but it also seemed really refreshing, almost like iced tea vibes. So life is always good when you're trying out a new coffee recipe. We're off to dinner, and this is the outfit. I've been a huge fan of denim on denim recently. Hey guys, so it is clearly much later now, and I just wanted to end off the video here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on just a couple of Normal days in my life. I had a lot of fun just yapping to the camera and bringing you along with me for the very, very simple, normal days of a 24-year-old. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.